topic here, both for external flash use and also high-speed sync. Now it's the EFX 500. It's the Fujifilm speedlight. I got a couple of them. Please don't anybody use the word cactus triggers with me. Not only are they junky, but they're also unreliable. I had some person last time I mentioned this cable call this old school. And then I said to them, name something else that will let you do off-camera high-speed sync flash photography. It doesn't freaking exist. You see, if it's the only option available, then it's not old school, it is what we would call the only way to do it. Now this is a 33-foot TTL cable. I've got like 17 feet hanging down below. Obviously I would never position a speed light in such close proximity to where I'm shooting at. I'm just showing you for demonstration purposes. But this is a Velo TTL cable. This is the 33-foot one, which obviously isn't coiled. It's $47. By the way, this is an El Cheapo light stand, very lightweight. I got a bunch of them. Obviously, they're pretty crappy, but considering they're only $10, who gives a damn? Now, I'd actually use an adapter with this, which is like $15, plus an umbrella to do some outdoor high-speed sync photography, or just some off-camera distant TTL photography. I'd place it about 6 foot over this way if my subject's about 10 foot that way. Positioned, reverse around, obviously, with an umbrella reflector of whatever your choice is. I think I got like 40 umbrellas. Ridiculous. This is also a Velo TTL cable. Now, here's the stupid part on Fuji. Fuji, you so stupid. Fuji doesn't say this anywhere on their website. A lot of people that, you know, are intelligent enough to know that the worst place to stick your goddamn speed light is on top of your hot shoe. For many, many, many reasons. They want to know what sort of cable they need, since there is no Fuji TTL. See, this is what Fuji needs to make, but they don't. But even Canon and Nikon doesn't. They outsource it. So Nikon just should pay somebody in China to slap Fuji's name on it. This is what you want. It is a Canon, okay? Let me repeat after you. Canon TTL cables are what Fuji uses. The same pin-out configuration, okay? Canon. Let me repeat that word again. Canon TTL cables, right? This is a 6.5 foot. That looks 6.5 foot. That's because it's coiled. If it were uncoiled, it would be 6.5 foot. So 6.5 foot cable is obviously pretty short. At least it looks that way because it's coiled. This is like $18 or something like that. These are actually made better than Canon's own TTL cables. That's why I don't recommend buying a Canon TTL cables, because they're expensive crap and they're not made as good as this. This one's $47. Obviously, I can stretch it out 33 feet wherever I want. Typically about 15 feet is absolute max. Consider using this for. If you want to do a group shot, it isn't enough to cover a group shot unless it's a small huddled together group. You don't really need 33 feet, but this is extremely handy. Right now I'm shooting at 1/4000th of a second TTL metering with my EFX 500. Oh my god, lovely. F5.6, ISO 400. There we go. Through the lens metering right now, I'm center weight. You can put it in manual, whenever you want, shoot 1/8000th of a second. TTL flash photography is pulsed lighting. Obviously, as the first curtain is opening up, the flash, while you can't see it, is actually pulsing. Brrr. So that's what's going on in focal plane high-speed sync flash photography. Consider buying one of these, okay? It is a Canon TTL cable. This one's $47. It's 33 feet. I'll put the link below. And if you know, if you want to talk about doing some outdoor, you know, shoot a model with the sun behind her shoulder, do some high-speed sync flash photography, say, I want to open up to f2.8. Okay, boom. I'm going to crush my ambient illumination because it's kind of like crappy illumination right now. I say 6 p.m. Yeah, so I'm going to drop my ISO down to about 400 or so. So I'm going to crush my ambient illumination. I'm going to expose for my ambient illumination by dropping to 400. I want to shoot it at 2.8 to have that nice shallow depth of field. I'm going to crank it up to 1/8000th of a second or 1/4000, depending on the composition that you want. And that way I have exposed for my ambient and I've raised my subject illumination up to what I want. This is one of the 3 reasons that high-speed sync flash photography is used. And guess what the total cost on everything is? And this is an amazing setup. I don't have all of it here because I didn't stick the little adapter on an umbrella. But $47 for the cable. I'm assuming you've already got the speed light. A cheapie, I don't recommend these. I mean, I got much better light stands, but the reason I recommend this cheap Chinese junk is because it is super lightweight, and if it gets dirty or messed up, who gives a damn? It's $10. These things are almost disposable. If you take halfway decent care of them, they'll last forever. There's a reason why a lot of professionals use this real cheap crap Chinese light stands as opposed to the LumaPro light stands, which are really, 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 really heavy. It's because these are very lightweight, and you throw them around. You treat them like a redheaded stepchild. It's no big deal. So 47, 57. Another $10 for an umbrella. Going a good umbrella, spend $25-30. So you're looking at $70. Let me turn my speed light off here and undo my Velo cable. Yes, I said Velo. There we go. I got like 17 feet on the floor here, as you could kind of see. Here we go. Coil it up with Velcro strips like you see I have here. I only unraveled half of it. I didn't even need half of it, but I unrolled. You coil up 2 sections of it. You can coil up 3 sections of it. It'd actually be a wiser idea. All you really need is about 10 feet anyway. But yeah, very useful accessory. Just remember that the TTL on your Fuji right here is a Canon pinout configuration. You see, you think that Fujifilm and all their wonderful wisdom would say something on their website like, professionals out there don't use speed lights on their cameras because that is crappy lighting. So our pinout configuration on all our Fuji cameras. And by the way, could you imagine sticking this damn speed light on an X70 or an X100? Fuji, get with the program, man. Have some Chinese company make you a TTL cable. It doesn't have to be one this long. But Fuji needs to make one of these for their cameras, right? But this is a really important one, too. Because this, even though it's a 6.5 foot, realistically, it's only about 4 foot stretched out. It's made for this number handheld. But if anybody calls this old school, I'm going to slap the piss out of you. Because it's not. It's the only option that exists. Don't tell me about cactus triggers. Why the hell would I want to mess with cactus triggers? Unreliable, battery-operated crap. There's nothing to go wrong on this. Nothing. Unless you break the cable or something, or your dog chews on it. This isn't hard. I'm going to unvelcro this. I'm going to attach it to one. Geez, that's really hard. Yeah, but you got a dangly cable. Who gives a damn? This is as reliable as it gets, and it doesn't take batteries, and it's inexpensive. It always works. You don't have to worry about anything. Simplicity is divinity. What's wrong with cables? I want everything to be wireless. I want everything to be Wi-Fi and radio and wireless. Yeah, well, keep dreaming. Best connection for anything is still a damn wire, a cable. All right? There's nothing to bitch about. This is, by the way, the only option. The only way you're going to get off-camera TTL, not TTL, you actually do that with a Nissan. The only way you can actually get off-camera high-speed sync photography with your Fuji is with one of these TTL cables. That is the only option. Yeah. Don't tell me about cactus triggers, alright? Don't tell me about that crap. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you like it, you drop a buck or two. You can tell me to jump off a cliff. Whatever makes you happy. Yeah. Fuji. My batteries need charging on my Fuji. I forgot to charge them. I got more batteries. I'll charge them. Yeah, you should always get some of these. Go down to your local camera store. Order a couple of these from some camera outlet. These are not good light stands, but they're only $10. And they're so handy. I always got one of these in the trunk. So handy. Gets broken, who cares? $10. It works, It's all you need for 99% of everything. Do you know how heavy these LumaPro light stands are? Do you have any idea how heavy they are? Oh my God. Now those are $150. These are $10. Yeah, those are indestructible, but they weigh more than you could possibly imagine. They are insanely heavy. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Hasta luego, do svidaniya, увидимся, aloha. Yeah, peace out. Right. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum.